You want to share that story a little bit, that one?
Oh, yeah, because that was the dog that actually convinced me that this worked. So that dog that Phil is referring to was one of my soul dogs. I've had tons of dogs, but this one was like one of those that is like just so special. And she was 13, slept 23 and 50 minutes a day. I had to help her get up. She was starting to pee inside at night because, like Orange, she was holding because she didn't want to move. She was in so much pain. And so she's like, well, there's one for dogs, which is that Pitandem bottle. I said, let's give it to Sabrina. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I was so, over my head emotionally, everything, our world just, turned upside down in 48 hours. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I started giving it to the dog. Of course, I was busy with Miguel helping him. He couldn't do anything by himself. And like a month or two into it, we come back from therapy and the dog had raided the kitchen counter. She had pulled down a loaf of bread, the bananas, like everything she could find, all a mess on her bed. And I go like, holy cow, like this is a dog that I needed help getting up. And now she was getting on the counter. And I go like, what in the world is happening? So when I saw that, I was like, it has to be this thing that I'm giving her because nothing else had changed. And we started going, I said, I need to learn more about this because at that point, I don't know, like 45 years of doing holistic, I do acupuncture, chiropractic, herbs, massage, you name it for my dogs. I had never, ever, ever seen a dog turn around like this. And it was just unbelievable. She lived another 2 years. Um, just catching treats in the air and walking around and just acting like she was eight again. So that to me was like she doesn't know what she's taking. There's no placebo in dogs, and that's what I love about dogs because I have a lot of people that start with their dogs and then they go like, oh, maybe I should take it, and I'm like, yeah, you should.